Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. On this episode today, we are going to be treating a very interesting topic, and at the same time, it is very important. So today, we are going to be listing out the must have skincare formulation equipment. In this video, we are going to be listing them out, those equipment or tools that you will be needing to start out as a skincare formulator. Let's go, guys. You're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time on this channel, you're so welcome. This is where you get to learn how to formulate skincare products like a pro, either for a commercial purpose or for your personal use. You also welcome. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, click the notification bell down there so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified and you won't miss out. Yes, because I have a lot to teach you and you have a lot to learn on this channel. So do not miss out. Click the notification bell now. All right, guys, so let's quickly go without much talk. This is number one tool you should get as a skincare formulator: scale. You need a measuring scale, and you're going to need two type of measuring scale. The first one is precision scale. So this scale measures from is 0.1 or is 0.01. That's precision scale. So you need this scale. And the other scale you'll be needing is the scales that measure up to 7 to 10 kg. So that is the one on the list you need to scale to measuring scale. Then the second on the list is stick blender or immersion blender. Either one. Yes, you will need a blender, you will need a blender, you will need a mixer, you will need hand mixer, then you will need hand whisk. Yes, you will need those three as part of your tool to start formulating. Yes, you will need those three. I will be putting the picture somewhere around this video, so just look at for them. Then I would advise you should get the hand mixer. If you cannot get them at once, because you can still use hand mixer to do a lot of things like body butter, your body milk, that to mix a whole lot of things. But the work of stick blender is limited because you can't use stick blender to mix body butter. Yeah. So I would prefer you buy the hand mixer, so as time goes on you cannot get the others, but for now you can get the hand mixer to do all the works for you. All right, so let's go to the third one on the list. The third one on the list is thermometer. Thermometer is very important because this is what you'll be using to check the temperature of your formulation when you are formulating them, especially when you are double boiling them. Yes, don't worry, you still get to know all the terms on using double boiling. You still get used to them. You still know what is double boiling when we get to that stage. You'll be needing that thermometer to check the temperature of your formulation. But I just want you to get familiar with it so that whenever you want to buy it, you will know what you are buying. All right, so the next on my list is pH meter. There's pH meter, there's pH strip. So is either you get the pH meter or you get the pH strip, or you can get the two at the same time. Depends on your pockets and how you want to get them. So, but I have the two. So I use the two, depends on the kind of product I'm formulating. If I'm formulating products that liquid like a facial toner, I do use this strip to test my pH. But formulations like body milk, I use my pH meter. So you can either get the two or get one of them, depends on your pockets. All right, so let's go to the next equipment. The next equipment you should have as a skincare formulator is heat resistance containers, bowl or cups. These are the containers you'll be measuring your ingredients. You can either go for Pyrex jar or a beaker. You can buy a set of beaker. You can either buy a set of picker, yes, or a set of Pyrex jar. You can go for heat resistance plastic as well. Yes, we have heat resistant plastics containers that you can use as well that are heat resistant. So you can get the set of them, and also you can get stainless steel. Yes, you can get stainless steel containers, stainless steel bowls, cups. Yes, you can also use them that are heat resistant. You can use them as well. So let's go to the next one. The next equipment you're going to have is disposable glove or rubber glove. You can get a glove that you can reuse, or just get the disposable glove. And you will need your goggle, like industrial goggle, if you are the type that freaked out because you're going to be working with chemicals. So you will need your industrial goggle. You will need your lab coat. Yes, you need your lab coat because you'll be working with corrosive ingredients. So you will need to protect your skin and your hand. So that's the essence of the lab coat, the industrial goggle, and your glove. All right, so let's go to the next on my list. Hope you are listing them down. All right, so let's go to the next on my list, which is isopropyl alcohol. You can also call it rubbing alcohol. You'll be needing that isopropyl alcohol to disinfect your workspace and your containers. Everything you're going to be using, you need to disinfect them and sterilize them. So after sterilizing them, you need something to disinfect them. That is your workspace and everything, your tools and the containers you're going to be using. So you will need a rubbing alcohol, isopropyl or isopropyl alcohol to do that for you. So the next equipment you should have is jars and bottles. So these are the packaging containers you will need to package your product, especially if you want to start a skincare formulation for commercial purpose, like you want to start selling out, you want to be selling out your products. Yes, you will need a packaging containers to do that. Yes, you will need a packaging containers, jars, and a lot like that you will use to package your products. All right, so the next one on my the next equipment you're going to need as a skincare formulator is quality raw material. Yes, you need quality raw material because at the end of the day, after getting all that, after formulating your product, if you do not get a quality raw material, it will affect your whole formulation and it will not work out, if not give you issues at the end of the day. So you need a quality raw material as well, because these days you see a lot of hydrotreated raw material, so you have to be very careful where you'll be getting your raw material, because at the end of the day, that is what we tell about your products. If you get hydrotreated ingredients, it will tell on your final products. So it is very, very important to get your raw material from a very reliable source. Then you need a spatula, you need a stirring rod, you need pipette, you will need funnel, you will need spatula, you will need stirring rod. Spatula is what you use to mix your ingredients. You mix them. You need pipettes. Pipettes is I usually use pipettes whenever I want to measure out essential oils, because they are always measured in little quantity, or my fragrance oil. So I use pipette to measure it out. So you will need pipette, you will need stirring rod, yes, to stir your ingredients. So you will need them. You will also need funnel, and there's some industrial filler now, yes, that you can get. There's some industrial filler that you can put your whole formulation, then from there you can fill up your bottles. But if you cannot get that, just get a funnel, a very good funnel that has a very tiny mouth that you can put, that will size in your bottle. So you can just fill in your bottle for now. So probably as time goes on, you can get the industrial filler, but now you can just get the funnel to fill in your product in your bottle. Okay, so the last but not the least is your notebook, your pen, your jotting notes, your notebook, your pen, yes, and your calculator. I know you're kind of, what will I do with? What will I do with notebook again? Yes, you need your notebook, because when you're formulating, you need to write your formulations down. And when you're about to formulate, your notebook needs to be by your side. Your notebook needs to be by your side. You can't just formulate offhand, especially as a beginner. you need your notebook by your side to formulate your products, and you need calculator. Yes, you need calculator to break down your ingredients and to break it down to whatever gram you want to make at. So that is why you'll be needing your notebook, your pen, and your calculator. So that's the last on the list. And you need to get all these things available before you can start formulating your products. And that's the end of this module. Yes, it's as simple as that. Those are the things you need to get on ground before you start formulating your product. But before we drop this episode, I quickly want to give you a tip on how to clean up and sanitize your containers. All right, so the first step you need to take if you want to sanitize your container is to wash them with hot water. Yes, there's some containers that especially the packaging containers that are very sensitive to heat. You make sure that you don't use hot water to wash them. You rather use warm water to wash them and quickly pack them out of the water. So, but for heat resisting containers that are not heat infected, then you can wash them with hot water. That's the first step. Then the second step, rinse them with hot water or warm water as well, and leave them to air dry. So rinse them with hot or warm water and leave them to air dry. All right, so the last step is to sanitize them with your isopropyl alcohol, 70% isopropyl alcohol or 70% ethanol. So what you will do is to fill in your bottle with the alcohol or with the rubbing alcohol, ethanol, then spray it on the bottle, spray it on everywhere in your environment. Make sure you spray it, especially the table you'll be using to formulate or wherever you use to formulate, spray there and clean it up. Make sure they are all clean so that you will not be terminating your formulation. So you have to clean the environment and make sure everywhere is clean. All right, guys. So this is where we're going to be ending this module. I'm going to see you in the next module. Be safe. Bye.